Twitter is for your ugly opinions, not not your nudity.
Yeah. What things do you think shouldn't be on Twitter?
I mean, I think everything should be allowed on Twitter. I mean, I'm on Twitter because everything is allowed.
Right.
And I don't think everything is allowed on Twitter. I haven't found the boundary yet, but Elon Musk, who owns it, has said he's for free speech, and if it's a political view that most people don't like, it's still allowed.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for that as someone with unpopular views,
Well, didn't they have, one thing that I don't like on Twitter, sometimes you see like people beating up teachers and stuff like that. Do you ever see any of this violence that happens?
Yeah, right. I don't like it.
But the fact that they allow it, and kids beating up each other, they'll have like those things where somebody's going to set up, somebody's filming, some other kids are going to come in and beat up the kid, right? But why did that? Because then I feel like if they would stop allowing that, then because other kids just start mimicking what they see.
Well, and it's also bad. It's bad for you to watch it. I say as someone who's watched a lot of it. It's like the ISIS videos.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or there's a whole bunch of channels of criminals getting shot coming into a jewelry store or a liquor store, and some Korean guy just blows them away.
Yeah.
And you can't help but love it. I mean, it is the most alluring kind of porn. Like you just watch it again and again, this guy getting killed.
Yeah.
And you think, this is not good for me, actually. I shouldn't watch this.
Yeah, there's probably part of your spirit or whatever.
Totally. It's not edifying. It's like actually bad, but it's very hard. Have you ever seen the criminals getting killed channels?
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple of them. There's one guy who's so good at it. He's killed like 7 criminals.
Yeah, he's a watchmaker in L.A.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. No, it's a very famous guy.
Oh, there's a one guy. I'm like, dude, they got to quit trying to rob this guy.
Well, he finally gave up, and now I think he lives in Vegas, but this was in the 80s or 90s in L.A. I think he killed 5 people, literally, with revolvers, too. This was before everyone had like a double stack, 19-round magazine. These were just like with conventional 38 or 357 revolvers.
That's him right there. Can you have that up for me, Nate? This is a
watch seller. He's actually a watchmaker. He's the guy who, fixes expensive watches and makes the new gears. He's a very look at that, Mr. Thomas.
The dealer, Lance Thomas, was wounded 5 times at his shop. Wow.
Let's see.
He's like the 50s.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is my memory pretty good or what? He killed 5 robbers since '89.
That's amazing. He's like the 50 Cent watchmaker. He's like 50 seconds. He's like,
okay, that's good. Okay.
That dude's unreal. They ran me out of business. Each time it says, there's got to be a truce. There's got to be a time. There's got to be a time when you walk away from the war zone. Wow. So he just quit because it was too
But
violent.
what a BMF. I mean, he shot a couple in one day.
He says, this is his best quote. Mr.